Top Jungle Don killed residents relieved. Most residents from Top Jungle in Arnett Gardens are breathing a sigh of relief after the brutal murder of their area Don. The Don, identified as Damani Taylor O.C. Hutchie was shot dead in a section of the community known as Backa Wall last evening. According to residents, no war is in the area and none will begin because of his death. Pang is accused of being disrespectful to elders in the area and ordering the beating of a respected man in the community. Residents got tired of his existence. Long-standing dispute ends in death of 24-year-old Owen St. Mary. St. Mary, Jamaica, a 24-year-old man is dead, and a man twice his age is on the run following an incident along the Windsor Castle Main Road in St. Mary on Thursday morning. The dead man has been identified as Javon Patterson, otherwise called Jav, while on the run is a 48-year-old farmer. Both men are from Windsor Castle in Karen Hall, St. Mary. Information reaching Irie News Media TV is that both men have been at odds since a fire destroyed the 48-year-old man's house earlier this year. The suspect, it is understood, believed that Patterson had something to do with it. It was reported that around 5:45 a.m., the two men got into an argument, during which a machete was used to inflict several wounds to the head, neck, hands and feet of Patterson, killing him on the spot. The police were notified and upon arriving, saw Patterson lying face down in a pool of blood. He was clad in a dark blue t-shirt, blue plaid underpants and barefooted. He had a blue short pants beside him. He was taken to hospital, where he was pronounced dead. The suspect fled the scene and is being sought, the police said. 21-year-old man charged for fatal Rockfort gun attack. A 21-year-old Rockfort man was charged on Friday charged for the September 9 killing of a man in a gun attack in the area. Charged with murder, being in possession of a prohibited weapon, and unauthorized possession of ammunition is Omar Richardson, otherwise called AJ, a laborer of Daguilar Road in Rockfort. His court date has not been finalized. Richardson is charged for the shooting death of 39-year-old Khalifa Reddix, otherwise called Werla, a fisherman of Commission Road in Rockfort, Kingston 2. The police report that at about 8:50 p.m. Reddix was walking along Daguilar Road in Rockfort when he was pounced upon by Richardson and other gunmen, who opened fire hitting him several times. Richardson and the other gunmen then chased Reddix while they shot him repeatedly before he collapsed. The police were alerted and he was taken to hospital where he was pronounced dead. Following an investigation into the matter, Richardson was arrested. He was charged on Friday, October 13 after being questioned in the presence of his attorney. Meanwhile, the police say his accomplices are still being sought. Man freed of murder after brother testifies against him. St. James, Jamaica, notwithstanding the riveting testimony against him by his brother in a 3-week-long trial in the St. Thomas Circuit Court, a man was freed by a jury on Friday. In the trial, 37-year-old mechanic Desmond Williams of a Kingston address was found not guilty of murder, illegal possession of a firearm and wounding with intent. After deliberating for 2 hours, the jury returned a unanimous verdict of not guilty on all charges. They also returned a unanimous verdict of not guilty on manslaughter, which was left to them by the trial judge, Justice Courtney Day, to consider. The accused, who was represented by Casey Peter Champagne and Patrice Riley, told the jury in an unsworn statement that the shooting death of his stepbrother Fearon Bailey was an accident. The prosecution led evidence that on April 6, 2019, while at a 9-night for his grandmother, Williams took a firearm from one of his relatives, who had brandished it during an argument. The prosecution contended that Williams then used the firearm to shoot and kill the now deceased, wounding another person in the process. In presenting the case, the prosecution relied upon Williams' brother, who told the jury that he had witnessed the act. Upon arrival on the scene by the police, a .45 semi-automatic gun was recovered. The prosecution contended that this was the gun used in the killing. After being arrested, Williams told the police that he had attempted to take the gun away from the relative, and in the process the gun accidentally went off.
Montego Bay Arcade burned down early this morning.
People may not go for no shoes here, I just go on the view on the news. When I see much people out here, and when I come out here, so much people out here, you know, I swear. I mean, the fire truck them man. Wanna give me one of these shoes them now? Me afraid of fire. One truck come back, the truck where it can't come back. People out here like fucking up. news. We have to clear the road.